Archangel Michael says this is not just another warning, it's a divine intervention disguised as chaos. Someone has carefully planted a lie so dangerous that it could destroy your peace, your reputation, and everything you've built. But before it reaches its final stage, heaven has decided to expose it through this message. The person who started this never expected truth to travel faster than deceit. They spoke your name in dark corners, signed something they shouldn't have, and used your kindness as the weapon to frame you. And yet, what they don't know is that their plan is already leaking through unseen cracks. Tonight, something will shift. The energy around your name is changing, from accusation to revelation. The one who betrayed you has already started to panic, deleting messages, whispering to someone you once trusted, trying to rewrite the story before it's too late. There's a reason you were drawn to this message right now. The timing isn't coincidence, it's rescue. Every second you stay here brings divine light closer to exposing the one who planned this. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You were never meant to carry the burden of lies created by those who envy your peace. Their jealousy turned into obsession, and their obsession turned into a cruel strategy. But what they didn't expect was the higher power watching every move they made. Archangel Michael says their name will not stay hidden much longer. The one who laughed behind your back, who acted innocent in your presence, is already being investigated in realms beyond what human eyes can see. Their mask is cracking. The message you're hearing now is protection arriving before the downfall unfolds. The paperwork they used to corner you will soon be questioned. The signatures, the times, the dates, all of it will betray them. Heaven's justice does not always come loudly, sometimes it arrives quietly, through moments like this, when you're told to stay still and let truth handle what lies try to destroy. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You're being asked not to react out of fear. The one who plotted this wants you to panic, to make a mistake, to give them a reason to point again. Don't. Stand firm. The truth is already shifting the balance in your favor. They thought accusing you would win them sympathy and control. But they forgot, you have something they don't, divine backing. And that makes you untouchable when heaven decides to intervene. A storm is forming around their lies. Conversations are being replayed. Screenshots are resurfacing. People who once believed them are beginning to sense something isn't right. The vibration of truth cannot be silenced for long. Someone close to you, who once stayed silent, will soon speak in your defense, and that testimony will break the entire false structure built against you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael is standing near you, clearing the fog they tried to place around your destiny. You may feel sudden pressure on your chest, or chills through your spine. That's not fear, it's protection settling in. There will be a moment when the name is revealed, the very person who framed you. Their shock will be visible, their silence louder than any confession. They will realize the lie they built has turned into a cage around themselves. This person underestimated the timing of divine exposure. They forgot that every secret, once spoken with bad intent, echoes through the universe until truth reclaims it. You are not alone. Forces of light are surrounding you, gathering evidence, shifting perception, aligning witnesses who will stand for your truth even when you say nothing. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Someone powerful, perhaps in law, management, or authority, will suddenly take interest in your case or name. They will notice the inconsistencies and ask questions that the liar can't answer. That will be the start of your freedom. You'll see signs before it happens. Sudden ringing in your ear, unusual dreams, repeated numbers like 717 or 933, or a piece of paper falling right in front of you, these are confirmations. Don't ignore them. The moment you stay calm, the universe mirrors your peace back by rearranging outcomes. Don't speak too soon, don't post anything, don't defend yet. Just wait. The divine is orchestrating something far bigger than words. Within days, a shift will unfold that feels like fate finally remembering your side of the story. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Their intention was never justice, it was control. They wanted people to look at you differently, to erase your light and make you doubt your worth. But every attempt to bury you will now become the seed of your comeback. Archangel Michael says, "The truth will not whisper this time, it will roar." The evidence hidden in plain sight will emerge through someone unexpected, someone whose conscience couldn't stay silent any longer. When this happens, remain silent and still. The noise will expose them. The more they try to justify, the deeper their words will dig their own downfall. And when the dust settles, those who doubted you will apologize in quiet regret, realizing you were the only honest soul in a room full of masks. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You may feel like breaking down tonight, but hold yourself. You're not breaking, you're transforming. The universe often shakes what is false before it settles what is true. The person who falsely accused you is already receiving the energy they sent out. Nights without sleep. Unexpected confrontations. That's how the divine reminds them that no lie is permanent. You'll soon notice a strange calm after a long wave of tension. That's not coincidence, it's the shift of justice entering your timeline. Someone will message you, apologizing vaguely, pretending they didn't know the full story. Read between the lines. That's the start of exposure. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Stay till the end, because this message carries something you were never told before. Someone higher up, someone you once respected, is aware of what's happening. They've been quiet, but not blind. They've been collecting truths silently, waiting for the right moment to intervene. Their silence has been protection in disguise, because stepping too early would have put everything at risk. But now, as divine timing unfolds, they're preparing to step forward and reveal the truth. The one who accused you will face consequences heavier than they imagined. What they meant for your destruction will become the reason their own image collapses. The light always wins, even if darkness arrives first. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Archangel Michael says, "When truth stands tall, lies crumble without effort." You won't have to lift a finger to defend yourself anymore. The evidence will find its way into the right hands, and those hands will bring your name back to honor. You'll soon hear words like, "We found something," "We were wrong," or "There's been a misunderstanding." That's not coincidence, that's justice correcting the narrative. Do not engage with guilt or anger. Just breathe and let peace return. Because after this, your path will open to something far beyond what you lost. The same people who turned against you will now speak of your resilience with awe. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. You were meant to see this message before the next 48 hours. Everything written here is aligning with events already moving behind the scenes. A meeting, a message, or a sudden conversation will change everything. That's when you'll realize why heaven delayed your reaction, because silence was your weapon, not your weakness. The truth will strike at the perfect time, leaving the deceiver speechless and exposed. They'll try to blame circumstances, but you'll know the truth. Karma arrived disguised as clarity. What they did to you has returned multiplied. And in that moment, peace will be your victory. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Stay calm and keep faith. You're walking through the final chapter of this test. Once this wave passes, your name will carry a new strength, a sacred respect that no accusation can touch again. You were chosen to go through this so that others will one day see that truth always prevails, even in silence. You are not cursed, you are being cleared, refined, and prepared for something greater. And soon, the same mouth that lied against you will confess in trembling truth. That's when you'll know it's over. This is your divine justice unfolding in real time. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael stands beside you even now, watching the storm that was meant to destroy you begin to reverse its direction. Every force that rose against you is losing power as the truth quietly makes its way to light. You might not hear it yet, but the air around your name is clearing, and people are starting to see the truth they once ignored. Those who joined hands in deception will start turning against each other. Their alliance was never pure, it was built on greed and envy, and now it's breaking apart from the inside. The same energy they used to frame you is now eating away at their own peace, and you, my child, are rising untouched. There's a paper trail that will be uncovered soon, documents, recordings, or a sudden message that proves you were never guilty. Someone close to them will leak the evidence unintentionally, thinking they're saving themselves, but heaven planned it that way. That leak will begin your freedom story. When you see this unfold, stay quiet. Don't rush. Let truth speak louder than your defense. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. You were never supposed to go down because of this. Your name was marked with light, and no signature of darkness can change that. Every person who laughed or doubted will soon whisper apologies under their breath when they realize who they sided with. The one who accused you wanted to wear your skin, your success, your peace, your influence. They couldn't handle seeing you chosen, so they tried to stain your name with lies. But the stain is washing off, and soon everyone will see who was really guilty all along. You might notice people avoiding eye contact, acting strange, or reaching out after months of silence. That's not coincidence, it's guilt chasing them. Their spirits are restless because heaven has begun the correction. You are walking into the part of your story where pain turns into proof, and silence becomes your loudest defense. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Archangel Michael says, the tables have turned. Those who whispered lies about you now have no one left to defend them. The truth that once hid behind fear is standing tall, and every false word spoken against you is falling apart. They tried to label you, to paint your image as something you were not. They gathered others to stand against you, thinking unity in deceit could overpower divine justice. But the heavens were writing another plan while they plotted yours. Now that plan is unfolding. You'll soon see small moments that prove everything, random messages resurfacing, someone confessing, a sudden realization in the eyes of someone who once doubted you. That's divine timing exposing falsehood. Do not fear. What once threatened your peace is now building your testimony. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. The one who betrayed you is losing the ground beneath them. They're being questioned by the same system they thought they could control. They can't sleep, can't rest, because truth doesn't allow liars to live peacefully for long. You'll soon feel justice arriving like wind, quiet but powerful. There will be no need for revenge or bitterness because karma is already unfolding in perfect order. Your dignity will be restored, not through anger, but through grace. The people around you will see that truth doesn't scream, it simply stands and lets time prove it right. You are that truth. And no voice raised against you can silence what's destined to be revealed. Your name will soon shine brighter than before this storm began. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Someone unexpected will reach out, a person you never imagined would defend you. Their voice will carry weight, and their statement will turn the entire situation in your favor. That is the divine witness prepared by heaven itself. It could be a friend, a colleague, or even someone from the very side that accused you. They will speak, not because they want to, but because the truth inside them can no longer stay buried. Their confession will be your liberation. When this happens, you'll remember this moment. You'll know this message was the warning before the reveal. You'll understand why heaven kept you calm when everything around you looked unfair. The liar's own circle will expose them, not by hate, but by guilt. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Archangel Michael says, keep your energy clear. Don't speak their name anymore. Every time you stay silent, you add pressure to their guilt, and that pressure will make them speak the truth themselves. There's an event coming, a moment that will surprise everyone. The truth will not just appear, it will explode into the open. Someone will stumble and say something they shouldn't have, and that slip will open the entire hidden file. The people who once judged you will stand speechless. They'll realize how easily they believed a lie. But you will stand calm, because you already knew heaven was in control. Their downfall will be public. Your redemption will be divine. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. There is something sacred about your silence. You've been tested, mocked, and misunderstood, but you never let bitterness consume you. That's why this victory will be pure. It's not revenge, it's restoration. The moment of reversal is close. You may feel energy shifting around you, lights flickering, chills passing suddenly, or dreams revealing faces you haven't seen in a while. These are not random signs. They're confirmations from above that your case is being closed in your favor. People will start treating you differently, sensing your strength even before truth is spoken aloud. Your calmness will become your power. And when they finally admit they were wrong, your silence will be your only response. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The false accuser's voice will tremble soon. Their lies are heavy, and they're running out of air to support them. Their confidence is fading, replaced by panic and confusion. A letter, a report, or a document will resurface that they thought was destroyed. That will be the beginning of their exposure. The evidence they believed buried is already finding its way back into the open. You'll hear about it unexpectedly, through someone's words, through a random message, or a story being told in front of you. You won't need to say a thing, the truth will speak for itself. And when it does, everything stolen from you, peace, respect, stability, will return tenfold. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Archangel Michael says, this message reached you because divine law is being enforced right now. The people who tried to rewrite your destiny are facing the same weight they placed upon you. One of them is already regretting it deeply, realizing they've gone too far. They can't undo what they started, but they're being haunted by guilt in ways they can't escape. The energy of justice doesn't rest, it circles back when least expected. You'll see their regret in the way they act, avoiding you, trying to look strong while trembling inside. But you must not gloat. Stay calm and pure, because heaven rewards those who rise without hatred. This is your story of restoration, not revenge. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Soon, news will reach you that changes everything. A misunderstanding will be cleared publicly, or a statement will be released in your defense. What was whispered in darkness will now be corrected in daylight. The universe has been collecting evidence while you've been holding faith. Every tear, every sleepless night, every moment you doubted your worth is being recorded as testimony. The liar's world will fall apart slowly, one lie at a time, one friend at a time, until they stand alone in the shadow of their own deceit. And that's when you'll be free. This is the moment heaven planned all along, the day when truth walks in unannounced. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. You're stepping into a season where no accusation can touch you again. People will start remembering your kindness, your patience, your truth. The same mouth that called you guilty will one day call you blessed. Justice doesn't always come through noise, sometimes it moves quietly, reshaping hearts and minds. That's what's happening now, your story is being rewritten by unseen hands. The universe never forgets those who were wrongly accused. Every lie spoken about you became the seed of your elevation. Watch how life bends in your favor, how doors open with ease, how peace finds you again. Your destiny was never tied to their lies, it was waiting for your truth to shine. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. And when all is over, they will remember the day they tried to bury you and instead built your foundation. You will walk with calm strength, carrying the glow of someone who survived false judgment and found divine justice. People will whisper about how you made it through without breaking. They'll wonder how you stayed composed when everything pointed against you. But you'll know. It wasn't luck, it was protection. Archangel Michael says, your name is now sealed under divine justice. No false accusation will ever rise against you again. What they meant for your harm has been turned into your greatest testimony. And as peace returns, so will blessings beyond measure. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Your story isn't ending here, it's beginning again, purified, cleansed, and wrapped in truth. Those who once accused you will now watch you rise higher than ever. Every scar will become proof of survival, not shame. The divine has already written your victory into time. All you need to do is stay still, stay faithful, and stay silent until the sound of justice echoes through your life. Remember these words as the light breaks through: your freedom isn't just yours, it's a message to everyone who ever suffered from false blame. You are free, protected, and chosen. The storm has passed. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The winds around your life are calming now, and the chaos that once tried to bury you is dissolving into clarity. Those who spread your name with venom are facing the echoes of their own lies. Every seed of deceit they planted is now sprouting in their own path, and you are being lifted higher with every truth that surfaces. You may begin to feel lighter, as if a heavy weight has been removed from your shoulders. That's the energy of release, the soundless confirmation that divine balance has been restored. The very storm that frightened you was the tool used to wash away everything fake around you. Soon, someone important will recognize your innocence, not by your defense, but by the undeniable proof that has emerged. Your silence will be remembered as wisdom, your calm as power. The same people who doubted you will be the first to defend you now. Archangel Michael says, "This is your divine clearance, your record cleansed both in heaven and on earth." Type Amen to get blessing 2626. The hands that tried to write lies in your story are trembling now. Their alliances have turned cold, and their voices no longer carry conviction. They are realizing that the very plan they made against you has become their undoing. You are standing in the light of truth's return, and nothing can drag you back into that pit of accusation. The whispers, the rumors, the gossip, they will fade into silence because truth needs no audience. It simply stands until all else crumbles. What was once meant to destroy your name is now the reason people will admire your strength. You have endured what others couldn't, and heaven has marked you as one who rose without revenge. Those who once turned away will now look up to you, because your rise will be undeniable. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. The next days will bring quiet miracles, doors opening where you thought none existed. A delayed message will finally arrive. A misunderstanding will be cleared. A person of influence will step in, without you asking, to set the record straight. You'll know it's divine timing because everything will align effortlessly. You won't have to force anything. The right words will come from others, and the truth will unfold naturally. It's not luck, it's justice disguised as coincidence. The one who framed you will face isolation. People will stop believing their stories, and their confidence will crumble under their own guilt. What they built on lies will collapse beneath their feet. And you will walk free, emotionally, spiritually, and karmically untouchable. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. There will come a moment soon when you look around and realize, everything they took from you has returned multiplied. Peace, opportunities, respect, it's all coming back, layered with divine favor. Your silence has become your crown. Every time you chose not to retaliate, heaven recorded it as strength. Every time you trusted instead of panicking, divine forces moved faster in your defense. Archangel Michael says, your reputation will be rebuilt, stronger than before. You will not only be cleared but honored. Your name will be mentioned with respect even among those who once spoke it with doubt. This was never punishment, it was preparation. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. The world will soon see the full circle unfold. The person who started this lie will have to watch as the truth becomes a headline, a revelation, a moment they can't escape. You won't have to lift a hand, their own words will trap them. What's poetic about divine justice is that it doesn't need anger to act. It simply allows truth to surface when it's time. You've reached that time now. Every hidden plan against you is dissolving. Every closed door is unlocking. Your path is being cleared so that no trace of this false accusation remains. You are stepping into restoration, and nothing can stop what has already been written for you. You were chosen for this test because your soul carries resilience no darkness can imitate. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. The atmosphere around you is shifting into breakthrough energy. Dreams that once seemed far away will return with ease. People will come forward with new respect, not pity. They'll see your calm and realize it wasn't weakness, it was divine trust. You will soon receive a message, an apology, an admission, or an invitation, that marks the official turning point. It may come through someone unexpected, but it will confirm everything this message has prepared you for. Archangel Michael stands as your witness. The false words are erased, the records corrected, and your path cleared for blessings. You were never guilty, you were chosen to reveal the truth. Every tear you shed is now transformed into divine reward. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. As this season closes, you'll notice peace returning in waves. Sleep will feel lighter, thoughts calmer, and your surroundings will start to glow with clarity. That's how you know the storm has passed. The world may not understand how you survived this, but the heavens know every step of your endurance. You didn't lose, you were simply being positioned where truth could find you. Now, your destiny begins again, free from false weight. The one who accused you will fade into irrelevance, while you step into a timeline of recognition, stability, and divine favor. Everything stolen from your peace will be restored beyond measure. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. Archangel Michael says, this story is your proof that no darkness can overwrite divine order. You have walked through betrayal and come out with purity still intact. That is your victory, and it will echo in every area of your life. New connections will form, people aligned with your truth, not your pain. New opportunities will rise, built on clarity, not chaos. And through it all, you'll understand why you had to go through this, to learn how powerful light truly is. The truth that saved you will continue to protect you. Lies cannot survive around you anymore, they will dissolve the moment they form. You are now covered under divine authority, beyond reach of false accusation. The trial is over. Your freedom is sealed. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. From this day forward, your steps will be lighter, your path smoother. Every obstacle once placed by deceit will turn into a stepping stone. You will begin to attract what was always yours, peace, abundance, and recognition. People will speak your name with new reverence. They'll feel your strength before you say a word. Your energy has shifted into divine authority, and the same power that cleared your name is now preparing your reward. The accuser's season has ended. The lessons have been learned. And you, stronger, wiser, untouchable, are rising into a destiny brighter than they ever imagined. The chapter of accusation is closed. The chapter of victory begins now. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. In this silence, you'll hear the whisper of divine justice still echoing, you made it through. The path behind you no longer holds power, and the road ahead is paved with light. You've become the living testimony of patience, the embodiment of truth that cannot be broken. Everything that once threatened to ruin you has turned into proof that you were divinely protected all along. Archangel Michael says, the record is cleared, the enemy is exposed, and your future is an open sky. Go forward now, unshaken, unstoppable, and surrounded by grace. Your freedom is final. Your name is safe. Your destiny is unfolding. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.